My name is David McIntosh-Peters. I'm a sophomore sport and recreation management major at Temple University. Um, so to answer the question, tell me about yourself. Well, like I said, my name is David. I was born and raised in Washington, D.C., where I attended McKinley Technology High School. I was part of the information technology field, and I was a part of the awarding of a National Blue Ribbon after my class's test scores were record breaking. But me, I am a hardworking, charismatic young professional who intends on making an impact wherever I am. I've always been involved in high school. I was SGA's vice president for 3 years. I was on the debate team. I played varsity football. I also ran track and field, and I was also homecoming king and prom king my senior year. So I am definitely charismatic. I definitely get involved everywhere I am. To ask the question, tell me about a significant accomplishment in your life. Well, my most significant accomplishment to date is my high school graduation because that was just a moment where I had an amazing feeling knowing that I made my family proud and that all of my hard work from the years had paid off. And graduation was a moment of pride, but also a moment of reflection as I thought about the feat I had accomplished. Along with graduation, all of my accomplishments in my life allowed me the opportunity to reflect on how I accomplished the task, and everything that I do, that I get done, just allows me to see that I am strong, that I can get things done. So the fact that I have done things like graduate high school, with a 3.5 GPA was my cumulative. And to be that from a good high school and to then get accepted to a school like Temple, which is also a good school, it shows me that I am a very hardworking person and that I can get the job done whenever needed, whenever I need to. Tell me about something you learned in class. Well, out of the many important topics that we have learned about in class, one that I find very interesting is the topic of communication that we've just began to learn about. It's interesting to me because communication is something that we don't really pay much attention to because we do it effortlessly, sorry. But in class, I've learned how important it is to pay attention to how we communicate because we've learned that good leaders and employees pay attention to how and what they communicate in the workplace. And we've also learned that human communication involves words, obviously, but also things like nonverbal cues and content of our messages. Learning how language is tied to our ability to think and learning about its importance, it became clear that there is a strong need to communicate effectively. Um, guess to say more about myself, um, after I graduate college, I intend on going to law school after and hopefully obtaining a law degree and then going on to become a lawyer, really. And I would like to eventually, have my own firm, things like that. And I might also decide to pursue political realm if I feel like it is a good option at the time when there's time to consider it. And back to my significant accomplishment, I just feel like graduating high school allowed me to see that life is about the big moments, but it's also about the little moments that help you build up to the big moment. Because after graduating high school, I thought about every day where I didn't want to go to class or I didn't want to go to school, I didn't want to do homework, but I found the will to anyway. And so that happening allowed me to see that I just make sacrifices if I want to have the big moments like graduating. And so now when I'm going through things in college, I realize that they'll all be worth it in the end if I graduate within 4 years, well, 2 years from now, in 2018. So that is good. But Thank you for interviewing me, and I hope it was a good interview. Thank you.